Adelheid, the largest kingdom in all of Filgaia. A peaceful town with a large shopping center, plenty of denizens roaming about. One could say that this town is perfect. It is also steeped in royalty. Just north of the town lies Castle Adelheid, where the benevolent King Justin Adelheid resides. Now, as you can see, this isn't just your average town, but it gets even better. Every year, this town holds a festival known as the Ruin Festival. That's right. The festival is promoted by the King of Adelheid himself. The festival's purpose is to show off all the archaeological finds of ancient artifacts, including these massive golems. The festival also includes the usual food, music, and games. These games include the ball strike game. It's nothing too crazy, just throw the ball. There is no player input to be had here except for pushing the button that throws the ball. After a few attempts, you will get the grand prize. Congratulations.
Nice.
Lucky Mole catching game. This is a fun little game where you have to catch moles that burrow out of the ground. Think whack-a-mole, but instead, you're picking them up and throwing them.
Got it?
Oh my God!
Ultimate chicken game. The aim of this game is to stop your character as close as possible without hitting the wall. Then there is the time trial run game. You approach a man without a name. He tells you the rules. Just run around the course as fast as possible. Because this man, he's timing you. I wonder what sort of amazing prize is behind this minigame. Only one way to find out. After my first terrible attempt at this sadistic course, I performed poorly, not even placing in the top 5. This race consists of many tricky turns, of which you need to perform at breakneck speeds. You start out with a straight line, then into a sharp right turn, a diagonal turn downwards, into another straight line that curves off to the left at the end, a straight shot upwards once again, then finally into a couple of quick turns to the finish line. The course seems pretty straightforward. It is well designed, meant to test your speed, and most importantly, your ability to drift. Yes, you heard that right. Drift! So, to explain, simply walking wouldn't be the best way to get a fast time. You need to hold down the sprint button. This technique has a quick charge up before you actually start dashing though. Once you release the sprint button, your character will drift. But during this drift, you can charge up your next sprint. It is tricky to get down, but not impossible. This is vital to learn if you want to beat McDullen. This person somehow beat this course in 9.9 seconds? Immediately, I knew I was in for a tough challenge. For the longest time, I kept thinking to myself that this person either cheated or used some sort of item or trick. Is it possible that they might have used enhancements? The man running the race doesn't seem to do any sort of drug testing, so it is very possible that McDullen was using something to give them an edge. Who even is McDullen anyway? None of the NPCs in the game have a name when you speak with them, but there is someone that spoke to me twice. The man with the pink bandana. Why does he watch me so closely while I am racing? Could he be McDullen? It is only natural that you keep an eye on your competition. Maybe he hears me swearing his name into the high heavens. Maybe he enjoys watching people struggle. Fine, watch me then, McDullen, as I beat your score. 5th place. 4th place. 3rd third place. I need to achieve a pixel-perfect run if I am to have any chance at beating his time. There are two elements in this race that are crucial to keep in mind. The countdown. It is a simple 3 count with a slight pause before you are actually able to control your character. You need to get your sprint charged up right when you are given control to save as much time as possible. If you don't time your dash right, you can perform what I call a misfire dash, causing you to completely ruin an entire run. You can't just simply talk to the man running the race for a redo, no. He wants you to complete that race. You will have to perform a walk of shame as McDullen watches you from the sideline. The second element to this race, and it is the most important. On turn 4, there is this little piece of wood sticking out that I'm going to call the Devil's Knell. It prevents you from easily making a straight shot upwards. You need to hit that turn perfectly, right at the edge. This is vital and the only way you're going to beat McDullen's time. So, you need a perfect sprint on the starting countdown. And make your drifts as tight as possible. You need to hit the infamous turn 4 with absolute perfection, as to not get clipped by the Devil's Knell.
Oh no!
With all of that said and done, you just might have what it takes to take down McDullen. Attempt after attempt, blood, sweat, and tears poured into this course. I was finally able to achieve this run. This is the Dark Souls of running. This is the Dark Souls of racing right here. Oh! Wait. No. Yes! No way! Screw you, McDullen! Screw you, McDullen! That's right. I was able to beat McDullen's time. I was able to handle everything the course threw at me. I obtained complete mastery and took first place. You might be wondering, what is this prize that the man was holding out on? A new rare weapon? A large sum of money? No. He gives you nothing. Am I upset? Can't say that I am. Maybe getting first place was the prize all along. Maybe surpassing someone like the great McDullen was the grand prize. Does this man carve our names on some sort of ancient slab in some deep dark cave somewhere, so that the gods may know what mortals conquered the race? We may never truly know. It dawned on me that behind every record-breaking achievement lies a story of perseverance and dedication. McDullen's feat wasn't just a stroke of luck or the result of some shortcut. No. It was the culmination of his relentless pursuit of excellence in the face of adversity. Perhaps he had his own moments of doubt, his own battles with the course's unforgiving twists and turns. And so, I wanted to apologize to you, McDullen, for calling you a cheat, for thinking you used some sort of enhancements. You were my adversary, but it was you that kept me going, McDullen. It was your near-perfect time that kept me motivated. So, thank you, McDullen. Thank you for giving me inspiration to achieve what I thought was unobtainable.